Come at me, bro. That's awesome.
The luck of the claw.
Hi there guys, jojopetv here, and today we're doing some more Skylanders Swap Force. This time around we're going to be using Scratch, and I'm going to be doing upgrade path on her. And what we're going to do is the top path this time around. Alright, so she's a core Skylander, so she's not swappable, and she's an air element, so she's going to have air power. So let's go ahead and check out her two attacks. So her basic attack is a little like claw. Alright, every 5 swipes she'll hit for 38. And then she can get a crit on top of that. Then it's not like 38, it could be like 57. But normally she hits for 19. And you might get a crit of like 20 something. Like 29 right there. See? Her secondary attack is this beam attack. And that's what makes her the kind of Cyclops of Skylanders. Because she has this little mask that conceals her beam vision. So for me on Xbox One it's B. So if I hold it down, she hits for 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, and then I get a 13 if I get a crit. But if you let it go, she'll pounce on the target like this. So it's not, you can't do it real fast. You have to first lock onto something, and then you have to let it go. So you can't just like tap it, tap it, tap it. You have to pick out somewhere to go. But you can do it from real close up all the way to like that far away. It's not as far as Trap Shadow's Leap, but still. Alright, so the first upgrade is Wing Spark. Press Y to dodge an attack and knock away all enemies in your area around you. Alright, so let's go ahead and try this out real quick. I'm going to try it out on the sheep so you can see. So I don't know how that would work. I'll have to demonstrate that later in the gameplay. But it hits for 50 when you do knock them back. That's pretty good. Alright, and the second upgrade is Silver Claws. Gain new Silver Claws that deal increased damage. Alright, so the new damage is 22, and you can get a crit of 33. But let me go ahead and do the combo attack, and now I get 44 while I was getting 33 before. See on that fifth swipe? Oh, you got a 60 for something that time. That's crazy. Alright, so now she's hitting for 22, and she is going to get a last swipe 44. But I saw a crit of 66 on that last swipe. See right there. Now, on the 22s, you can get a crit of 33, so it's a big upgrade. Alright, the next upgrade is Whirlwing. Hold Y to pull enemies into a massive whirlwind and do damage to all of them caught inside. Alright, let's try out this Whirlwing. Oh, yeah. So it looks like I get 17, but it crits for 26. They can probably still attack you, I'm not sure. This probably works on the smaller guys, but the bigger guys like the golems won't get sucked into this, so you gotta be careful about that. Alright, the next upgrade is Silver Mask. Gain a new Silver Mask. Hold B to shoot a powerful new laser at the ground. Release to do a devastating pounce attack that does increased damage. So if you see my mask turn from a bronze-ish gold to a silver. So now my beam attack was 12 before. Let's see, I think it was like 30 when I actually pounced, but let's try this and see. So I'm getting 15 now, and if I'm lucky, I'll get a crit of 23. And then when I pounce, I get a 40 instead of a 30. Alright, the top upgrade path is called Ruby. Rubies boost damage done to enemies. And the bottom path is Sapphire. Sapphires boost speed and wind abilities. But for this video, we're going to go with Ruby, so let's go ahead and jump into that. Alright, and the first upgrade on this path is Sharpened Rubies. Sharpened Rubies grant increased chance to critically hit. Alright, so the upgrade is going to give us more of a chance to get the critical hits. So let's try it out on this dummy real quick. And that's for the beam attacks. It's not going to work on the claws. So I get 15. There's a 23. Another 23. So it's just going to give you more frequent and more chance to get a critical hit. So, alright, the next upgrade is Ruby Rage. Claw damage is increased. Hold X to charge a claw attack. Release to slash through... Hold X to charge a claw attack. Release to slash through nearby enemies. Alright, let's try this new ability. So you see my claws are charged up. They're kind of a ruby color. And then I want to pounce on this guy.
Quick on the claw.
Holy shnikes. Bunch of 33s and 22s. Let's try this again. Whoa. That is awesome. So if you want to, you can just stand back from your enemy and you can hold it down and charge it and let it go and she'll roll. So you can control that a little bit and it doesn't last very long, but still. Alright, the next upgrade is Ruby Mask. Hold B to shoot a laser at the ground that damages enemies in a large area. So you can see her appearance has totally changed. Her eyes are all ruby colored and her claws are all ruby now too. So looks like a whole different character almost. Alright, so now this is an area of effect, so it's going to damage more enemies at the same time. And I think it actually increased the damage a little bit because I'm getting 17 and my crits are 26. I think it was like 15 and 23 before. I could be wrong. Alright, and her soul gem ability is Gem Affinity. Gain health from collecting gems, coins, and money. Alright, so let's look at these coins right quick. See, I'm healing off the coins and the gems. Alright guys, so that's it for Scratch's upgrade path. This is the top path again. I'll do another video for the bottom path later on, but make sure and leave a like if you like this video, and make sure and stay tuned for more Skylanders Swap Force, and leave a comment, let me know who you want me to upgrade next and what path you want me to take. Thanks for watching you guys, y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Skizzle!